welcome back to my channel, The Rusty Makeup Artist. It's me, it's Kate. Yes, it's me. I'm gonna do this in one take. I'm gonna try. I have a lot of excitement, I have a lot of things to say, a lot of updates. My gosh, where do I start? First off, thanks for showing me a lot of love on my past few videos. I really appreciate all of you who watched, who shared, all that good stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have more updates. I'm smiling so hard because I got the job. I got the job. Yes, me. Just my very first video about a month and a half. Something's in my eye. Come on. Like right now though. The nerve. When you're trying to get stuff done and your makeup just is not cooperating. Got it. Where was I before I was rudely interrupted by myself? So my very first video, I was complaining that everyone's working at Sephora except me. Like, I got skill, I got talent, I went to school. Why not me? Yada, yada, yada. And they called me on my bluff. Let's get into how that started. So, I've always been trying to work at Sephora for the past 2 years, I want to say. 3 years, let's say 3. 3 years I've been trying. I put in application after application after application. I just kept going and going. I just kept getting rejected. It started to feel like they weren't even looking at my application, and I was feeling really discouraged. So I was like, I'm not trying again. Forget it. I ain't doing it no more. And then my lovely sister-in-law, who encouraged me to try one more time. Give it a try, give it a try, give it a try. I will say the road was a little bit bumpy because once again, I applied to 5 different Sephoras. 5 of them. No, 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 and no. In that same week, I was crying. I cry all the time, and I'm okay with that. But I was in my feelings. It was just like, oh, come on, again, another one, and another one. It just wasn't my week that week. But I forgot about this last one that I applied for. I didn't even notice that I didn't get anything back. In fact, as I'm editing on my computer, I happen to be at work and I'm just typing away, and I get an email pop up, Sephora manager, and I'm like, Sephora manager? What is this? Open that joint and it's like, hey, wanna have a little interview with you? And I'm like, an interview? Oh, what? You can tell me nothing that day. I was over the moon. I was excited. I couldn't even believe I'd gotten that far. An interview, and it was in the next 2 days. So then the next day I started back up. I have clients now, so thank you to my lovely client. So I was able to put that in my portfolio and show, like, yeah, I got work, and recent work, because I just did work the day before my interview. My interview was June 18th. Stop kicking the camera. June 18th. She's supposed to call me at 1 o'clock. So I'm rushing to get back to the building so I can be ready to answer my phone when I clock out. She said she was gonna call me. 1 o'clock came, no call. 1:05 came, no call. 1:30 came, no call. Now I'm getting nervous. I'm getting anxious. Like, what is happening? She said she's going to call. It was at 1 o'clock. It's 1:30 now, and all these thoughts are just running through my head. And then of course I started crying. Because in that moment, let me tell you, in that moment, I got an email from that same Sephora saying that no, we decided to move on with another candidate. But I'm like, how in the world do you move on with another candidate? And I was scheduled for an interview today. So now my mind is just like going nuts. I said, you know what? Calm down. Okay, fine. I can't sit here and keep crying about it. Let's stop that now. I already shedded enough tears. The 10 applications you put in, I shed enough tears already, so I'm just going to continue on with the rest of my day. I'm gonna go home and work on my career. I guess this is what I get for trying again. Who knows? Maybe I'm getting myself worked up for nothing. Maybe she's late. Maybe she forgot about me. maybe the reality is she's not gonna call. So it's been real. I'm gonna get over it. There's a will, there's a way, you know what people say. I'm not gonna let this get the best of me for too much longer. It already got the best of me. Gosh, Bangs, can you get it together? Can you look like I care about you right now? Because you're not doing what I... Disregard the hair. Disregard the hair. She was cute at some point throughout the day. Honestly, I think this wig looks really cute with shades. I don't know what it is. It just does something to it. And I'm gonna get over it. So this is Katie Chronicles part 1, part 3. I'll keep you updated. So I'll see you in my next video. Maybe she's busy. I'm not the only person interviewing. Maybe she's in a meeting. Give it some time, relax. So I wiped my tears. I sent the email and I was like, hey, I know you said you're supposed to have an interview at 1 p.m. Would you like to reschedule the time? 30 minutes later, she's like, yes, please. I'm sorry, I got backed up into meetings. Can we try for 2:30? I'm like, perfect. I get out of work at 2:30. Great. She calls 2:30 on the dot. So I'm running to my car so I can be in peace and be by myself to do my interview. I'm sweating, trying to catch my breath, and we're introducing ourselves, and she's like, oh, so tell me one thing you love about Sephora. And I'm like, I love Sephora because of this, I love Sephora because of that. I was just trying to catch my breath and do my interview and contain my excitement. She says, okay, everything went well. Can you come in on Monday for a little one-on-one interview? So I'm like, I bet I'll be there. Sure enough, I was there. Had my cute little Calvin Klein dress. No, was it Calvin Klein? Banana Republic. I had my black Banana Republic dress, and I'll put a picture of what I look like. So go to look of mine. I will wear that dress. I don't even care if it's scalding hot. That dress is velvet. I will wear that dress in the summer. I don't care. We sat down, we talked. She was like, okay, well, Friday, can you come back for a 3rd interview? You see this? 3 interviews. I'm sitting here like, 3 interviews. I made it past 2. All right, we out here. We are out here. So on Friday, I met up with the store manager and we had a one-on-one conversation. And she's like, well, you know what? I'm going to talk it over with the other manager. We'll, you know, compare our notes. And if everything goes well, we'll give you a call next week to let you know if you got the job. I'm like, okay, no problem. Next week comes. They call it. It was Thursday, 10:35. She called and she's like, I want to offer you the job. And I'm like, me? Oh my gosh, you see this excitement? I got the job. Got the damn job. To me, it's a big deal because, yes, you don't need to work at a counter to be a full-blown makeup artist. But I just want the experience. I want to be able to work with different people, work on my people person skills, work on my skills as an artist, working with different skin types, complexions, skin issues. I want to be able to be well-rounded. And for me, working at a counter or some type of makeup store gives me that extra education that I'm looking for. Things that I can, you know, put into my bag. Like, oh, I learned how to do this. And I can use that on my client. I have ideas and I have reasons why I went this hard for Sephora. All the training that we had to do, all the videos I had to watch. I've been training side by side with every part of the store actually. I trained on registers today. On Thursday, I trained in operations, so I was putting out products, which was great because I was able to learn the store a little bit better. And that was my 2nd day. Last Monday, was my very first day. July 5th was my first day. I did a lot of computer learning, my Sephora learning. I met a lot of the co-workers there. Everyone was so sweet, everyone was so nice. But let's talk about today. Can we talk about today, please? With my very first client. Yes, I had my first client on the fly actually. On the fly. It felt so good to have someone sit in that chair, in the beauty studio, and I'm just working. She gave me a picture to go off for her eyes. It was a baby shower. So I matched her eyes with her dress. She had like cute little sunflowers in her dress. And she was really specific on the colors that she wanted, how thick she wanted her liner. And I did the best that I could to please my client. Everyone, all my coworkers was telling me it's such a good job I did, how great she looked. I felt it. I felt like a real artist. For the first time in a long time, I felt like an actual artist. Whew. My people person skill, I was working on that tremendously. Selling products that I know that I can give an excellent review. For a fact, I cannot wait until I learn all the brands in the store, every single piece of that store, because when I do, I'll be unstoppable. Yes! I've never felt happy coming home from work like this. I've been smiling since I got off of work. I've been smiling since this video started. I've had such a good day. This is exactly the feeling that I want, especially in the career that I want. Being happy with your career is so important. At least it's important to me. And for my 3rd day working at Sephora, I can't complain. Not at all. I don't know how many times I can say I had such a good time. I had such a great time. And I've learned some things. I learned actually, if my eye can stop watering. Is this tears of joy? Hold on. These better not be tears of joy. We do not cry for happiness. Actually, no, I cried for happiness one time, but that's another story. Eyes are just watering over here. We're gonna call it tears of joy. Why not? So, oh my gosh. It's a really good feeling. It's a good feeling. Doing something that you love. Yes. Yes. So, and while I've been here for all of 3 days, what I've learned is that there are still a lot of people who need help with makeup. So, my 2nd day client, she was like, oh, I love your foundation. I wish I knew how to do foundation. And for me, I learned everything off of YouTube. I only went to school to just say that I went to school, but I kind of knew what I was doing. I'm like, why don't you just learn off of YouTube? And at the time, I was not plugging my channel because I wanted to make sure this is my job, this is what I'm doing. I said, you know what, I'm sure there's other videos that she can watch. And I kind of just don't know the boundaries of plugging myself because honestly, I feel like it's a good idea, but also I don't know. I'll ask my managers if it's okay. But it made sense. She said to me, she's like, there's not enough videos on how to do foundation for beginners, or I've watched it and it's just not simple enough. So I'm sitting back and I'm thinking like, there's tons of videos on there, but not one for me. So I'm gonna make beginner friendly videos for now until I run through the entire routine from the beginning to the end. Beginner steps. I'm gonna do my best to make it simple, to make it easy, because apparently there are women out there who need help. Sorry, not even just women. There are people, persons, everybody needs help. So I'm gonna make it as simple as I can to include everybody. I just didn't think that there was any room for me to do beginner friendly stuff or to even be on YouTube, period. I just thought there was so many artists on here. Like, what am I going to do differently? I guess we'll see, right? Ah! I'm feeling myself. I'm happy. I had such a good day. Like, gosh, I know it's too much, but if only you knew. If only you knew. The excitement and the happiness that comes from doing something that you love, something that you're good at. I didn't have to try hard at anything today. Well, learning things that I didn't know, but it came easy as I did it. Last minute, Kate, can you jump in and just do her eyes real quick? Me? Like, do you know how to do makeup? And I'm like, I should know. If not, that's a problem, but I'll do the best that I can. I did it, and it's like, you know what, just finish off her entire face. I was like, 10-4. And they're like, what's 10-4? I forget that my police jargon kind of transfer over because I say 10-4 for everything, which is acknowledge, I heard you, yes, we're good. That's what 10-4 means. Gotta get out of saying that at work because they're like, what is that? And I'm like, sorry. 10-4 for everything. I'm gonna start saying, okay, cool, work. Just like that, right, Bob? Work. So I just jumped in and I did it. And my manager went over the like little headset and was like, Kate, you did such a good job today for your 3rd day. You jumped right in there. You did great. I'm so proud of you. Good job. And I'm like, well, I guess it's an even trade. Thank you for hiring me. So I don't want to make this crazy long, but I have videos from my interviews looks. I have videos from my little disappointment. I just have to put those together. So yes, I'm gonna have a little series of working at Sephora, little playlist. We'll see. We'll see. Oh my gosh, I'm still smiling. Okay, whoo! We did a good job today. We had fun. We learned a lot of new things. I'm really good with my coworkers, so I shout outs to them. Everyone is talented in their fields, and I'm really happy to be with coworkers and people that love makeup and don't mind helping me, because I don't know this store yet. I don't know the products yet. But I have been studying products, like our main focus products or brands. I've been doing extra research, diving into products, what they're for, what they're used, what's in it, what's not in it. One of my really good coworkers I was shadowing, she can rattle off like brands and products and everything in minutes, and she knows everything about everything. And I'm like, I want to get to where she's at, and I'm sure it's going to take time, but I want to get there. But I'm on my way, and it started off with getting a job. So I got the job. I got the job. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm feeling myself. I'm in a great mood because I went to work today. Gosh, you don't forget it. I'm done gloating. I'm done basking in this happiness. I just want to take my word for it. I had a good day today. I go back. For me to be a full-blown, fully realized artist, I have to be in this element of selling makeup, talking about makeup, using makeup, doing makeup, all things makeup related and cake related. So I accomplished something. This is one goal knocked down. My next goal is to go to cosmetology school so I can do hair, makeup, nails, esthetician, everything, all things beauty. So I'll give you an update when I start going to school. But thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for supporting me, all of you guys, all of you. Thank you, because I definitely did not believe in myself to get this far. So thank you for believing in me. And I'm starting to believe in myself. I'm starting to think, you know what, maybe I got this. I can do this. And I'm hoping that this excitement, this happiness as far as working as a makeup artist and working at Sephora never goes away. I don't want this feeling to leave me, because I just feel like I'm on air right now. I am on air. So thank you for watching me. Thank you for everything. I can't thank you all enough. Shout outs to everybody who are supporting me. My other sister, I cried on the phone to her. My sister-in-law encouraged me to try again. My boo thing was there for me with all my tears and all my nonsense. My co-workers, shout out to you all. You all know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. Thank you guys. You guys believe in me. You guys are like, look, if this isn't the place for you and this is what you want to do, I support it. So shout outs to everybody. I don't want to start name dropping, because then people are going to get offended if I don't mention their names, but you know who you are. I'm too excited. My cheeks hurt. I gotta stop smiling because I had such a great day. So thank you so much for everybody, and I'll see you in my next video. Oh, like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.